What's ripening YouTube? So it is early July, right in the heart of the mango season. A lot of the trees in this row have already been harvested out. I just wanted to show real quick some of the ongoing maintenance that's involved with a system like what I have here. Now what I have here is not necessarily what you should do at your place. Mine is an example, and mine is also an experiment. So if you had a bigger scale, you probably would want to simplify. If you had a smaller scale, you could complexify, or whatever the term would be. But what you'll see here along this row, I've got Napier grass planted along the whole thing. I just cut it down. You can see it's already resprouting with vigor. Here's the mass that I put down, and then this is all Leucaena that I've put down here, and then mango clippings and whatnot. And if you'll see, there's a row of the Napier, and then just upside of it there's a row of jack bean and sweet potato. I'm using that. I want this to establish as a ground cover for the rest of the summer. So that's what that's doing in there. And then I've got my main tree line with the mangoes, the bananas that are being phased out. I've got some sugarcane, cassava, and Leucaena and things like that in here. But what I want to show also is kind of a before and after, so you can see the difference. So I think that's kind of cool to see. So in this row, these were identical just a few days ago. So this is cut down, and this is what it looked like before. And to me, it's much more beautiful beforehand. But to maintain this system, I need to cut this down repeatedly. And also it helps me with my harvesting. So right now, if it wasn't so wet, I'd be cutting this down right now. But we've just had a tropical storm, Elsa, pass by. So I'm not gonna do it today because I'll just end up splashing water all over the place, and it's just too wet to really be cutting. Although I could do it if I had to. But this is what it looked like, or this is what it looked like before. This is what it looked like after. You can see how quickly the Napier resprouts. And in this case, I have Napier and Tithonia mixed in. I treat them kind of the same way. I manage them in the same style, which means I cut them to the ground. You can see these have been cut all the way down. Same thing with the Tithonia. They seem to behave kind of similarly, so I think that's okay to have them mixed, but it may be better just to have one variety or one species or the other if you were going to do a service line like that. For me, this was an experiment, and it's going well. But as you can see, the maintenance is pretty simple. I just go through here with a brush cutter. I've done it in other videos. Cut all this down. Whatever lands out in the grass, I just rake it back in. Pretty simple. I'm not trying to get fancy with it right now. Really, I'm just trying to keep up during the rainy season. Everything's growing so fast, and I have harvesting to do, and I have other projects that I'm working on. So I'm trying to kind of get in and get out and keep it classy out here. I'll show you some mangoes. This is Phoenix here. You can see the color starting to blush out. These things get like highlighter orange when they're really ready. There's more back in there. What I've been doing lately is just picking fruit and setting it in front of the tag. See, I have my tags. There's Venus there. I've got another guy helping me with the sales, but he's not comfortable with the harvesting. So I've come out here, harvest, put everything by the tag, and he comes out and puts them in a bin and labels them and brings them into the fruit stand. So it's working out pretty good. But we do miss some. Here's one that fell, got chewed on. You don't win them all. You don't get them all, or at least I don't. If I could get out here every 12 hours, I could probably catch every fruit, but that's not the case. But anyway, that was a little bit about the maintenance. There's a lot more to be done, as you can imagine. The midlines need to be addressed as well. Big thing for you guys when you're designing your system is to keep the maintenance in mind, because the maintenance is like the whole thing. That's like the whole point. The whole, it's the special sauce. That's what makes the whole thing work. You have to keep pulsing and pumping that biomass, especially in the rainy season. Right now, everything grows so fast. To me, I'm just trying to keep up. That's all I'm trying to do right now. Keep up, keep my fruit quality as high as I can, keep them visible so I don't miss my harvest. And then once it's all harvested out, I don't mind if it gets a little bushy again, but I'm sure there'll be some more updates. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. See you next time.